Just over a year ago, I reviewed this little contraption which allows you to turn your mobile phone into a kind of hologram projector. Now, as many people pointed out correctly in the comments, of course your phone isn't producing a hologram at all. It's an illusion, and your phone's video is being reflected on the four sides of this semi-transparent plastic pyramid, which gives the hologram effect. And since I made that video, there's been quite a few requests that Fred, would you review the larger version which is made for tablet computers? So I thought in this video I'd buy one in and give it a try. So got this from eBay China, costs just a little over 10 UK pounds. I will leave a link to this in the description. Now there is a little bit of construction involved. Now conveniently they supply a 2D barcode, and this is supposed to take you to their website and give you a nice tutorial video on how to put the thing together. Unfortunately it didn't work. I left my phone for ages, but the video never appeared, so I decided to soldier on my own. So the first job is to get this sort of sticky brown paper off of the perspex. Now depending on the length of your nails, this can be quite tricky. It does come off eventually, but there's a little bit of perseverance needed. Now when I first looked at this, I was relieved to find there was no little screws to put together. I thought this would be easier maybe for children perhaps to construct one of these, but when I started to do it I did have a problem. Two of the little support struts just did not fit into the slots, and I had to revert to filing the little tabs down after I'd cracked the sort of base plate. So maybe not such a good idea, and I've noted on the website that I have now reverted back to the pillar and sort of screw idea of the original, so that probably is for the best. But once I got it together, the stand is quite firm. Now next is the little transparent pyramid itself. That has a protective cover to take off, which is easier than the brown paper, but you want to be careful that you don't smudge this with loads of fingerprints. And then the plastic pyramid simply just wraps around the sort of base plate, and then that lines up with a center hole, and they supply a little plastic sort of screw which secures the whole thing in place. Great, so the next thing is you need to get some videos. Now any device that can play YouTube videos will work for this, nothing special needed here, and you simply go onto YouTube and search for 3D hologram videos. Now the ones you're looking for are the ones with the four little separate videos around the outside in each corner. But of course, you know, this looks rubbish. There's no magic taking effect, and this won't happen until you place the tablet over the top of your pyramid in its stand. And then what happens here is the four individual videos on your screen are reflected on the sides of the pyramid, and when you sort of look through it at a side angle, you do get a very kind of realistic illusion of a 3D hologram image, and it works surprisingly well. You have to play about with the alignment to get it sort of spot onto the pyramid, but fortunately some videos do give you a little kind of like guide at the beginning, and you know, it works quite well. You've got this sort of like image that appears to be hovering over the sort of top of your sort of tablet. It works best in a darkened room, so you can lose the outline of the pyramid. But yeah, you know, I mean, it is quite a clever little illusion. I think it would keep the kids amused perhaps for a while on a sort of a dark, wet sort of rainy afternoon. Of course, you know, trying to watch this on a flat screen, you know, on 2D on YouTube, you don't get the full sort of 3D effect, but it is certainly quite a good little illusion. And the smaller version you can get for your phone, you know, it works just as well, and it's also that little bit sort of cheaper. So to sum it up, yeah, as before, these little transparent pyramids are actually quite a bit of fun. They certainly sort of kept me amused for a while. I would look for the one that uses the screw and the little cylindrical sort of like supports, not the push-in sort of slot version that I had here, because I had a little bit of trouble with that. But there you go, that's what it is. So I will leave a link to the previous video that I made on the smaller phone version, and also if you're on a tight budget, just the actual sort of transparent pyramid itself, which I believe you can get for around about £1 UK on eBay. So those links to those videos will be popping up, so perhaps go off and have a look at those. But as for now, I'd like to say cheers, thanks for watching, stay safe, and of course I'll catch you all on the next one.